Hello guys, welcome everyone to another day, another Antwerp capsule, still here on the market and of course unboxed, but that's not what we're discussing in today's video. We are ranking the Antwerp 2022 holo stickers from every single team, which is actually very exciting. A lot of people have been wondering my thoughts and other people's thoughts in general about these stickers. Are they good? Are they bad? Well, I'm going to be here to discuss that. And well, this is a new series on the channel where we're ranking all Counter-Strike Global Offensive items. And if you guys like this video specifically, make sure you like it, as well as comment what you guys want me to rate next week on a scale of whatever. I essentially rank it from best to worst. There could be 4 or 5 tiers. There could only be 2 tiers. And before we hop into this ranking, an overview. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button and of course subscribe. And here's a quick word from our video sponsor, Skins Monkey.
Now today's video sponsor is of course Skins Monkey. Now if you guys are unfamiliar with what Skins Monkey is, they are currently the biggest growing Counter-Strike Global Offensive trading marketplace for skins, which is absolutely amazing, with great fees as well. Let's just say you guys have some skins you're really not feeling anymore. Skins Monkey is the best way to trade them. In this trade, to be exact, I actually profited 18 cents, which doesn't seem like a whole lot, but considering it's a trading website, it's actually very good. Sign up today to get up to a $5 bonus, which is very nice. And if you've never used the website before, well, you can use my code MANDO, go up to the top right, you claim that bonus. And if you guys want to deposit with real life cash or crypto, you get a 25% deposit bonus, which is very nice.
So as you can see over here, Antwerp 2022 holo stickers. And this is of course used by Tiermaker, the website. And well, these are actually all pretty good looking stickers, I would say, this year. The only problem is for me, the size on the majority of them. And I think other years probably for me look a little better. And the first one up is of course FaZe Clan, the holo from 2022. Now this looks very similar to the 2021 version. And for me, I think FaZe Clan always has a pretty good logo. And I'm gonna have to put it in, maybe, it's hard between decent and great. I'm gonna put it in decent just because it's pretty much a copy and paste from 2021. And the only thing I don't like about the 2022 stickers, especially if they're a copy and paste from the year prior, they have a lot more text with the word Antwerp and whatnot underneath the bottom. It just looks a little more cluttery and chunky, if that makes any sense. Now next up is the Copenhagen Flames 2022. Now I love this organization, I love the team. I would like to maybe one day be a part of it, and I have a whole inventory in CSGO based off of them. But for right now, I don't like their newest sticker that much involved in the game, especially the holo. You know, I actually like the glitter sticker from 2022. I would say more than the holo this year. A few reasons for that. In general, the stickers this year were downsized quite a bit, especially this one. This one got hit pretty heavy. And with this being, I would say almost 10 to 15% smaller, and of course the color is different. The color is significantly different. This is almost like a red and orangish, and last year was a yellow orangish, and I just don't like that much. I'm going to put it in mid, just because of the color and the size, but for the glitter, I would probably put it in S tier, honestly. Now, next up is Astralis, and I think they have the exact same logo as every other year they are in CSGO, but they're actually pretty good, and I'm going to put it in decent. I don't really have too much to say about that. Now, next up is MIBR. They haven't been in the scene for a very long time, and their logo hasn't always been my favorite. It feels like it's just a little bit of a word, and for me, I would feel like if I was actually a really big fan of the organization, I would definitely put it in S tier because it's a pretty good logo this year, but I just don't like it that much. I'm not a huge fan of the organization. I don't really watch the pro team at all, and neither do I really know who's really on the pro team anymore, so I'm going to put it in decent as well. I think if you're a fan of this org and you're a fan of this team, definitely a pretty good logo, but otherwise, not really that much for me. Next up, we have IHC Esports. I don't really care. I'm going to put it in S, to be honest, this year. Next up is ENCE. Kind of the exact same as every other year, and it's a little downsized as well. I'm going to have to put it in probably mid tier because it's a little smaller. Next up, of course, is Heroic. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this team as well, but I think the logo actually looks pretty good. They have a little bit of redesigns from last year, which is pretty interesting, and I'm going to put it in decent as well. It's just these stickers are so downsized, man. Now, next up is Forz. Now, they're actually a pretty decent looking logo, and it's something I like in CSGO, and maybe something I might pick up in the future, but I'm going to put it in great. It's something new, something we haven't really seen before, and team logos like this, I absolutely love in CS. It feels, I don't know, I really enjoy it. Next up is 9Z. I'm going to put it in S tier just because it's one of the very first purple stickers, if not the very first one, I believe, for a pro team. I believe. Do not get mad at me if I'm wrong. I think that's what I'm thinking correctly, at least in CSGO right now. I would say it's a pretty good looking sticker. It's also the most unique, I would say, out of any of the out of any of these on this list. It's not the best looking one, but it's good. And of course, next up is Big. Once again, kind of the same logo as every other year. Even RMR has a very similar logo with just a little bit of a line in the background. And I'm going to put it in decent as well. Not that I don't like the team or anything. It's just, it looks the exact same as last year. And IP up next. I'm going to put this in ass because there's a few reasons. For me, this year I feel like was very, very lazy on Valve's end for either the people who are creating the stickers for the teams to not push them to do enough work on these stickers to make them look different from last year. And that's kind of my biggest problem. They don't look any different, especially when you have something like NIP where it looks a little more green than yellow from last year. I just don't like that. Put some more effort into it and change it up a little bit for the people who are going to be buying your stickers. That's just how I think, and that's just where I'm coming from, my personal opinion. Now, next up is Renegades. Once again, kind of looks the same as every other year, but I'm going to put it in mid. Nothing really to say about it. I think it's a good looking logo. It's just not my favorite. Now, next up is my favorite, probably on this entire list, is Cloud9. The price says so, everything else says so, it gets applied. I have a whole bunch of crafts on it as well. It looks very, very nice and I really enjoy it. It's just, I think, one of the best looking stickers in CS we've had in such a long time. The colors on it look so amazing, and there's not a whole lot going on in the sticker, and that's what I think I enjoy so much about it. Now, next up is Outsiders, very similar to 9Z. It is purple, but I do not like how it looks. It looks like it's just big blob of purple, and I'm gonna have to put it in mid. I don't think it's ass, but I don't think it's very great either. Now, next up is Eternal, and this for me is gonna go in great. I don't think it's as good as the Cloud9 sticker, but I actually think it's really, really good. I think it's pretty unique as well. It's something we haven't seen, especially with that kind of design, like a horizontal design anyway in CS for a long time, if not ever. And it's something I'd like to see more in major stickers in the future, is just something more creative like that. Next up is G2 Esports. If you want a red G2 Esports sticker that's a holo, of course, definitely go for it, but I'm gonna have to put this, it's between decent and mid, and I feel like if there was a thing in between these two, I'd definitely put it there, but I'm gonna have to put it in mid for now. It's a solid looking logo, but I believe last year's 2021 was just so much better than this. It had a lot more color to it, and I feel like this year, instead of going with different designs for their stickers, they just have one solid color, which is not always the worst thing in the world, but it's not the best thing either. Next up is Complexity. Once again, I don't think it's horrible, but I'm gonna have to put it probably in mid tier as well. Next up is Spirit. I think their glitter sticker, when they had that redesign, was really, really cool. I'm gonna put it in decent, actually. It's pretty unique. I think the holo from last year actually looks a little worse than the one we got in 2022. And this is also one of the stickers they shrunk. Navi up next. I'm gonna put this in ass right away because it is literally a 1-for-1 copy from 2021. And every single year, if you look at all the different Navi stickers, they look the exact same. And this year is no different, ladies and gentlemen. Especially last year, it is a 1-for-1 comparison. They didn't even shrink the size a bit. It's literally the exact same with different text, which is just kind of crazy. And that's something I complained about for a very long time. Next up is Team Liquid. Now, Team Liquid, I think they actually have a pretty decent looking logo this year. It's a lot different from other years and years prior. I'm gonna put it in great. I believe this is one of the best Team Liquid logos and stickers they've had in CS, personally, especially the holos. I know they've had a few in like 2017 that were really good, but this one, I think it stands out. It actually looks like a holo, and this is kind of what I mean, though. The only downside to all these stickers, and this one specifically, is the color. They have no design. It literally just looks like a color and it fades a little bit. That's pretty much it. Next up, we have Bad News Eagles. Now, this, I think, is actually a pretty creative sticker, and I'm going to put it in great for that specific reason. Kind of similar to the Eternal Fire sticker, they look unique. They look different from all the other ones, and same with the fours. I like that they look different. It's not a copy and paste from years prior. And last up on this list is, of course, Imperial Esports. Now, this is same with the Entropic sticker from 2021. I feel like every major going forward, we might actually have a green sticker, which is pretty cool. But I don't know how I feel about it. I don't. If I want a green sticker, I'll probably pick up some Opti Gaming stickers, or maybe an Entropic, but I don't like that either. This, for me, I'm going to put it in decent. I know that's going to piss a lot of people off, but of course, this is my personal opinion. This is how I feel about these stickers. This is my ranking for the 2022 Antwerp stickers. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? And what do you guys want to see next week for the next ranking? Peace.